Yeah, there we go. We're live. But I thought this was crazy too, bro. That Facebook is so full of shit that they're allowing like Russian hate now. Like they're allowing like disinformation or not disinformation. Let me pull this up here so I can throw it on the screen and read it. It's like you're allowed to say violent things about Russia, but um I can't call Lizzo fat. Like what kind of shit is that? Yeah, Facebook to temporarily allow violent speech against Russian invaders. It's like, yo, this guy was just on the freaking Lex Friedman podcast talking about how he wants to like, he's not on that type of shit. Just think it's hypocritical, man. Do any of your
That's
comments
what's.
get banned on Instagram?
I think they're just like shadow banned, like where I see it but no one else does. Like there was a map that Forbes. There was a map that Forbes posted on Instagram that basically showed Russia's plans on Ukraine, and
What?
that the map looked like a fifth grader drew it. So I commented, I drew this in fifth grade, and usually I'll get a like or something, and I didn't get anything, so it makes me think it was shadow banned.
Damn. Yeah,
But
they definitely do shit like that.
all this is just propaganda. Like I don't believe anything from it at all. None of it. I don't believe in that it affects gas prices. Man, gas prices were already on the rise.
That's true, man. Gas prices are fucking through the fucking roof right now. But
Like
I don't know what really, they don't have to be that high. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck affects it.
supply. So we were we had so much oil. We had so much oil that barrels of oil were at negative. So
Really?
basically, yeah, that's how much oil there was. There's so much oil that it was a negative. So basically, you get money back
Oh, oh, oh. For getting
at a
gas?
certain.
That would have been
No,
crazy.
not for buying barrels of oil because there was just too
Right.
much of it. Trump wouldn't let them. OPEC, it's called. They're the ones that control a big supply of the oil. Trump
Those
wouldn't
fucking
let them cut the supply. They cut the supply, of course, they could raise the prices. Well, Trump
gotcha,
said, no, you're
gotcha.
not cutting supply. So that's why gas stayed around, where at least where I live, 250 a gallon.
Damn, 250 a
And that
gallon
shows
would
you
be
how
heaven right now.
fake all this is. You get a different president that's not part of the establishment. All of a sudden, things get a little better. I mean, it shows you how fake all of this is.
This is
That
how I
one
think.
person can. Oh my
Is everybody
goodness.
feeling right now at the gas pump? Bro, that clip is so funny, bro.
People right there. Take a deep breath, Kyle.
It's
It's gonna
okay,
get
Kyle.
worse.
It's okay, Kyle. It's gonna get much worse. Wait till a fucking steak is like $50. Yeah,
We're
that
gonna be
shit makes
eating
me.
bugs.
Yeah,
We're
right. And
gonna
you're
go
gonna
in our
like it,
backyards to collect the ants and make some ant steaks.
dude. They're already working on. They're like China's be working on shit like that, like how to fucking turn raw sewage into a hamburger patty. They're
Yeah, they want
insane.
us to eat our own shit.
It's like, eh, yeah. I remember the story. There was like, there's a they were ladling out like raw sewage and they were refining it down to extract like cooking oil from it. And there's like pictures of like a Chinese lady with like a big food ladle down into the fucking sewers, like ladling up. Dude, they're crazy.
I mean, does that sound appetizing to anyone? Hey, I'm gonna fry something up with some
Dude,
sewage oil. Who
dude,
wants some?
people were getting sick and like, yeah, they actually did have to shut that shit down. Yeah, we got to talk about this too, which I'm surprised Pilot ain't on some more type of shit like this,
What's that?
or anybody. Is that yeah, New Yorkers with marijuana convictions will be offered the first retail licenses. Well, that's not that's a little bit of something. It doesn't. It's not going to get back all the birthdays I missed from my child from being in jail.
How true is that? So you're telling me they're gonna give them the first retail licenses? And mind you, these people probably don't have the means of even starting a business.
It's like you ruined my life, and like I'm in so much debt. Like I'm maybe they can sell them as an NFT actually.
You know,
If
I
yeah,
mean, what do you do? You post your license, you put it on your windowsill, and so that
oh
anyone
yeah,
can come
like
knock on your door.
yo, that's hilarious. Yeah, it says the first 100 retail licenses are being reserved for people with previous marijuana convictions. Wow, governor, that's the governor in New York is Kathy. You guys have a lady governor now?
Well, she's like de facto. She was like, Cuomo had to resign, so she was left. She's just as bad as him.
Really? Didn't they lift like or you guys still have to wear masks and shit up there all the time?
No,
No, it's kind of done.
yeah, like everyone, all of a sudden, it's so. I remember a couple months ago, I saw a doctor at a hospital tell an old lady had her mask right below her nose. The
Oh
doctor
God.
stops in the hall to say, "Lift your mask up. You're protecting us all." And this is a little old lady. She said, "Oh, sorry." I'm thinking now that it's all lifted, now that these
You gonna
mask
say
mandates
sorry to
are
this old lady?
like, I mean, you get my drift. It's just too much.
People, yeah, like I said, people are pretty terrible. Like any little bit of power you give them, and it's like they don't even have the power. It's like, dude, yeah, that's pretty shocking that a doctor would say some shit like that.
I'm not shocked at all. These feel like they believe it themselves.
People are just afraid because I still see people to this day like in their car alone, sometimes wearing a mask, and I'm just like, what are you thinking? Like, I don't understand. I can't
You,
imagine what goes
you
like.
know what I tell? This is what I'll tell you. If you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist. Because
Yeah,
basically, basically, Russia went into Ukraine, and all of a sudden, COVID disappeared.
yep.
That's, the COVID death counter disappeared. We
Now it's the Ukraine death counter.
right.
Now the death counter's yellow and fucking blue. And that's what I don't buy too. When you see like when people are like, "Oh, NATO needs to get involved. NATO should get involved," and the innocent Ukrainians, I'm like, bro, like I don't know what the fuck's going on over there. For all I know, there's a bunch of Ukrainians over there that want to be part of Russia. And it's like, so what are you saying? Like, our people here have to go and die over there for people that we don't know? For like, it's so crazy to me that people fall for the bullshit.
If, if it's gonna lower the gas prices, go ahead, send whoever you
Look,
want. But send the ones who want to go. Don't send don't send me.
yeah, yeah, right. There are people that are kind of like chomping at the bit, right? Like, I would love to kill some communists. It's like they're not even communists. Like, they're not. Like, this isn't what's going on. Like, and like, I don't know. It's fucked up. Like I said, Russia shouldn't have started it, but again, it's like I don't know. Like, if you were trapped on an island with somebody, and every night you saw them like sharpening their axe, murmuring your name under their breath, like this motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking like, are you justified in kind of like making the first move? I don't know. It's a good question,
I think it's
but
they pretty much had no choice.
yeah, I mean, it's like
Not that I support war, but hey, if it's you or me, I mean,
I don't even think America should be in NATO. Like NATO is fucking a relic of the past, bro. We don't need that shit. We don't need to be paying for all this extra shit. It makes no sense. Like America is NATO. It's just America. Like who? Like what? Great Britain? Like what? Germany? Who is NATO? I guess Germany. Maybe Germany. You can't fuck with Germany.
I'll
But
tell you what, Germany's. And this was on the interview. They got banned, but Germany's building up their military. Do we really want Germany building up their military after knowing what they did?
dude, German engineering is no joke. Like they get a bad rap, but like they know how to build some fucking machines. You
That's what
know,
I'm saying. Do we really need them building machines right now? They
it's like
make a
do
nice
we?
car. They make a nice BMW, but let's leave it at the BMWs.
They make good arms as well, right? Like let them sell some weapons to the Middle Easterns, right? Like America doesn't have to sell all the guns to the fucking Arabs. Let the Germans sell some guns to the Arabs.
Yeah.
But let's what let's I need a palate cleanser. All this shit, all this political stuff makes me like leaves a bad taste in my mouth. This is supposed to be a crypto NFT show. So
All
let's
right, let's
listen to
get
this
into
guy
it.
let's listen to this guy tell a story about how Lil Uzi Vert bought a car with Ethereum.
Huge rapper, bought a Bugatti from us. You know, very into fashion, great guy. He just bought his girlfriend a car as a gift, and he paid in Ethereum. It was on a Sunday.
Oh.
So he's like, drop the car off. I need it now. I was like, bro, can you send the wire? He's like, no, but you have Coinbase? I was like, sure. So he sent the ETH, and that was it. And he goes, that's the first thing I bought on my own ever without having to go through Rock Nation. And we made the car. We got the car to New York and just in time for the birthday, and we delivered it. And it was we're Coinbase friendly, you know. For us, it's great because if a guy wants a car after hours, if it's not Monday to Friday 9 to 5, they can't send a wire. You know, they can just hit the button and we can get paid. Uzi Vert.
Balling out, paying Ethereum. When people try to say you can't do nothing with crypto, it's like, you can buy a Bugatti with it for your girl if you're a simp.
What did he mean by this is the first little
It was
Uzi
interesting,
said,
right?
this is the first thing I had to buy without going through Rock
He's a
Nation.
puppet. He is literally an industry made puppet. Like they plucked him and they said, you're gonna do this and this and this, and you're gonna fucking support this devil war. I don't know. I'm just joking. But
It's
I
a
don't
little
know.
odd.
That's an interesting it is an interesting little thing. You know how shady the music industry can be.
Oh
And
yeah.
at least little Uzi Vert is he's smart enough to I don't know understand Ethereum like fuck he's got enough Ethereum in his wallets to buy a Bugatti, so he's not that
So how
stupid.
about how about how about Coinbase and all these coins or whatever they are being stopped in Russia?
In Russia,
Is
that's
it
super
really
fucked up.
is it really free though? Is it really free from control if that's what's happening?
No, not these exchanges. Like the exchanges are
But that's the
just
only way you can get into your money, get into your Bitcoin is through these exchanges.
that's if you're holding it on the exchange, which we if you follow NFTsk, we always do say you got to get your shit off the marketplaces. It's better if you have any amount of money invested, like any large amounts, like even 50, $60, I don't know. Get it off there and you get a hardware wallet which is just like a little flash drive and you just hold it on there and then it's inaccessible. They can't come fuck with it.
So you
So
lose that little hardware. Where is it
if you
now?
if you lose the little hardware, then hopefully you have your seed phrase written down, which is like a dozen words. And if you can remember that, then you can always access it. And that's sort of like the benefit. Like if I wanted to cross international lines and move millions and millions of dollars, I would just remember my seed phrase for my wallet with all my money and I can just, you know, because it's hard to move money. Like, obviously, these are problems we don't have at this moment in time that we're trying to move large sums of money from different countries to do different things, buy different things, and whatever. But yeah, it's fucked up that they are banning people from these exchanges and shit like that. I mean, you can just see the headlines here. Amid war in Ukraine, should ordinary Russians be banned from trading crypto? Crypto exchange boss rejects blanket ban on Russian users. Oh God, this was 7 days ago. This bitch, Hillary Clinton, slams crypto exchanges that have not banned Russian users. Like, fuck out of here, lady. When is she gonna just get out of here?
She's never going away.
She's never.
Old Nancy Pelosi is. This one's never going away.
My God, Nancy Pelosi looks like a wax figure, dude. Like she doesn't even look like a real person. But
I wonder if I lose my job if they knew my political stance.
100%, Jose. If they see this, you will be just from what you've said in this episode, not the other episodes. We don't even remember that you're already like just the doctor story. They'll be like, "Who are you talking about? Who? What?" Like, but we have, we have limited viewers right now. Actually, dude,
Listen,
I would feel terrible if you did get in trouble for some shit.
they'll bring this up one day, 15 years down the line when I'm
Oh
running
my
for mayor
God.
of the city.
Like you're about to make the one last big move, right? Like after
Yeah.
this, I'm done. I got the key to the city. I'm
Some
I'm the
guy in a
governor.
trench coat, will call me over and say he has some videos of me on NFTsk.
Yeah. Are you familiar with NFTsk podcast that you were doing in 2021 where you said you would firebomb the Capitol, where you made threats against Yeah, I can only imagine. This is
Look what,
episode 16, by the way. Shout out
look,
everybody.
oh, nice. Look what they tried to do to Joe Rogan.
Try to murder that man, dude.
And
Just for
he's kind
being
of,
like
I
a
think
regular dude.
he's chilled a little bit since.
The last, I do check up on his shit. Like I saw he had Mr. Beast on there, so I went and I was watching. I watched most of that Mr. Beast podcast. But some people say he's actually like probably gotten a little bit bigger now than when he was on just YouTube. But like, you can't cancel him. He's what we in the biz refer to as anti-fragile. He's anti-fragile. Like he's just like I said.
The
What are you
way
gonna do?
the way I see it is, you can't cancel me. I don't have a Twitter. That's not real to me. If you take me off Instagram, oh well. Like I don't care.
Yeah,
The only way to cancel me is to make me lose my livelihood, which is my job. So hey, but
and
it's
even that
possible.
too. Like, I mean, you know, Spotify's not gonna want to fuck too much with their $100 million like they invested in this guy. It's like we're not gonna fucking because Neil Young and who was the other India Ari or not Erica Badu, was it India Ari? Well, some other
So they're taking their
R&B
music off.
chick. Taking their music off. It's like, well, I don't know what to
Bye.
tell you. They were like,
There's the door.
Spotify wasn't pay-. The one chick was actually, she made a good point. She's like, Spotify doesn't pay me anyway. Why are they fucking like, fuck them? Why am I putting my shit up here for free? So you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, but you're also using their fucking servers and, you get access to
Yeah.
all the people that have that shit downloaded on their computer. Let me send this to T again. Let him know that we're still live if he wants to jump on.
So
Yeah,
I
you
saw
saw.
that
Go
I
ahead.
saw that there was a subway in the metaverse.
Yes. Do you want to watch that? That I actually have that written down. We can watch that. At first, I thought that was stupid. I was like, this is dumb. But then I was like, well, it's just like ordering food online. Like instead of going through the interface online, you just, all right, I'm gonna order some. Y'all want some? Okay, can I get a
Yeah,
like a
but I don't understand. You get the food at your house?
Yeah, like you just order it for delivery or for pickup. But instead of ordering through the phone or on the, calling, you just go to the virtual store in the metaverse and place your order.
So is there like a virtual line? Like I'm standing in the virtual line under behind 100 people.
That's good. Yeah, it's like, dude, I literally order online to avoid this type of shit. Um, damn, where is it, dude? Tommy had it. It's in our messages somewhere. Oh, dude, I'll never fucking find it now. Actually, I'm gonna look it up on YouTube. Fuck it. I can, like I said, there. Literally, once I saw this, I was like, yeah, pretty much everything that's in the real world will be fucking in the metaverse, dude. I mean, really.
Yes, I work at a metaverse.
Damn, will I be able to share this on my screen? Because this is a YouTube short. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. It might be kind of small. Can you see that, bro? Or is that too small?
Verse Subway. Every
I
week,
can see it.
school, I get online and am here for 7 to 8 hours.
I can
I
tell
can't.
it's a Subway. What if they mess up your order, give you a bag of Doritos instead of
Usually
the
isn't that
Lay's?
busy. And
You
the
go
pay
back.
isn't too bad.
God damn it! You fucking.
Yes, I work at a metaverse Subway.
I wanted to find something better. They're all just YouTube shorts. Subway Metaverse Store. Bro, it's insane. What is this?
I'm not sold on it.
Assistant
On
module
the
today.
metaverse? It's I don't know, man. It's one of those things like the big thing I could see them really wanting to make this a big deal with the virtual stores because I mean, I'm sure you've seen the videos of the looting where like a dozen people run into a fucking store and just grab a bunch of shit and run out, like, right?
Yeah.
So they're just gonna shut all that shit down because they're like, we're not dealing with this shit. It's gonna be fucking metaverse store only. And you walk through, you buy your shit, and we'll send it in. You know, you can come pick it up, or we'll ship it out to you.
So weird.
You don't even move. All the aisles move for you. I like I said, I am torn on this whole metaverse thing. Like part of me, I mean, like, yeah, it's cool and like NFTs and crypto, like
It's the
it's
nature.
cool, but I want to live in a world where, you know, I don't think it has to be one or the other, where it's like the metaverse or the real world. Like they're gonna hopefully coexist, you know, nicely together. Hopefully, inshallah, that's what's gonna happen. Because oh my god, dude, you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there like there's a part, actually I'm gonna just send myself this meme so we can check it out. What's the guy with the octopus beard guy? I forget what that guy's name is, like the fat old dude.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I wouldn't know the name. Every time someone talks about movies, I can't think of the name of what they're talking about. But I know what you're talking about. He drives that death ship.
Damn, I can't. Dude, I have to figure out a better way to do this. But he's like, yeah, you better start believing in cyberpunk dystopias because you're living in one right now. See, this
This is
guy.
a dystopia. Let's see.
A dystopia, I had to look it up too because I didn't exactly know what the fuck we were talking about.
The opposite
Or
of a
what?
utopia.
The opposite of a utopia, yes, that's true. I didn't even put that one together in my head. But it's just like a state of like just yeah, like terror or like just a state of negativity type shit.
That's why those news cycles keep pumping that stuff out to you. That's why those prices stay high.
Like these news cycles, this actually wasn't too bad. Biden made that announcement this week about cryptos or whatever. He's executive order type shit. Basically, he's not going to do
They've been
nothing.
researching.
Yeah, they
They've been
definitely been
researching
researching
it.
this shit. But
I mean,
he said,
Tommy said this. We basically have digital dollars in our. We have a card that we swipe.
yeah, that's true. Like I said, but that's just like you said. Yeah, it's like U.S. dollars in a bank type digital.
Like to
They
me,
want to
I
make,
don't see
you know,
much of a difference.
yeah, they are. Yeah, like you said, like for the end user, it's like I don't understand. Like this is kind of the same as whatever the Bitcoin, except that shit's
Even
divisible into 8 digits.
Venmo, you got CashApp. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
it is sort of all the same, right? But like you said, the devil's in the details. It's like it's a U.S. dollar basically, and it's like I said, they can kind of well, I'm say they can take it from you without your permission. You'd be like, yeah, well, that's what they're doing to the Russians. Like, tell that to the Russians right now that they can't take your Bitcoin. It's like, yeah, yeah, they can.
I think
But
Bitcoin was made.
by Putin,
Nah,
that's what
but
Dan Pena thinks.
that could be true.
I don't think it was Putin. I don't think he's that smart. I don't think it. Well, maybe not
One
him
thing that
personally.
One thing that's Russia's done is invest in gold, buy a
They
lot
got
of
a lot of
gold because
gold.
they knew what was gonna happen, and
They knew shit was coming down the pike.
yeah,
I think I have the hot new NFT that you should invest in, bro.
what
Oh,
is
I
it?
minted an NFT. I didn't tell you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna play
so
this right here.
what's it worth?
I'm gonna tell you after you get this. Yak World, the Yak Pass.
Say you my nigga, I'ma be your killer. Nobody gonna play with you when I'm with you. Go against any nigga like fuck this glitter. Speak on third on.
Yes, the Kodak Black NFT coming soon.
I don't trust any of that.
Says my vision is to create an access pass for my gremlins. This will get you free admission into my upcoming Yak World festivals and private after parties. And you get a sweet 3D gremlin. You don't fuck with it, bro? The Yak
I don't
Pass.
trust it.
Bro, you'd be surprised, yo. People will buy this shit. If it's cheap to mint one, the the price will. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it'll go up. I assume it will. But yeah, I minted the fucking Ty Lopez NFT, bro, and it cost me like $330, and people are selling them for like $1,000, and I'm like,
And what for
damn.
1,000?
Yeah, people are buying them for $1,000.
So yours is for sale?
Mine is not for sale. Basically, the shit gets you like there's like 3 levels. There's like a silver, a gold, and a black. I got the silver one, and it gets me access to like his training courses and like a an annual conference type shit. But this is it right here. This is the one I own. Do 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 do. And if I click here, so yeah, you can kind of see minted 7 days ago. 7 days ago, it cost me zero point 0.1 ETH plus gas. So it was like $200 plus $50 gas. And look, you can see the floor price 0.54. So I
So
minted
what's
it for
this
zero point 0.1.
gas?
Gas is just the fees for recording your transaction in the blockchain. That's all it is.
So they're charging you for making a transaction.
Yep, pretty much. And it depends on how many people are minting, sometimes the gas fees are real high, sometimes they can be low. But yeah, there have been like bots and shit making offers on my NFT, and like I said, you can just see people have them listed 0.55,
So
0.59, half an ETH.
so tell me what your NFT does for you.
Jose, I'm glad you asked. I'm gonna read it off to you verbatim. But before I do that, shout out to Dickens Ass. Yo, funny name, Dickens Ass. I know what you're trying to do. Shout out. I wonder who this is. I wonder who Dickens Ass is. Anyways,
Bet you do.
I bet you do like Dickens Ass. Okay, so here, right here, it's an online mentorship and education card. The holder unlocks access to a massive amount of mentorship and online training listed in detail below. Um, yeah, they're going to come out with like different crypto programs, blockchain and DeFi, NFT training. You get access to his old programs, social media marketing course, how to start your own little agency. You can charge businesses to handle their social media, a crypto and DeFi accelerator. If you ever see DeFi, that's just decentralized finance. That's all that means. So like anything a bank does, um, you know, they can do it on crypto. It says I got crypto whale Discord access, which I'm still kind of waiting on. Um, to see, like I said, I'm trying to see what's good with these whales and see what they're doing. Also, we had some stories about some whales. Seminar recording, a bunch of other shit, other programs, stuff like that. But that's basically it. It's good for 3 years, and you know, I'm gonna probably just try to hold it for a year, try to go through all these courses and try to make something out of it, and then maybe I'll probably sell it. Hopefully, it goes up to like 1 Ethereum, and I can have learned a lot and made some money. Shout out to Dickens Ass. It says Dickenza, like credenza. My bad, dude. Oh, he dipped already. He says he likes the pronunciation. Here to learn the NFT Alpha. My man, you came to the right place. You came to the Alpha NFT fucking podcast. But yeah.
So I need to learn too because this NFT. There's a lot of things that I feel like they come up, they become big, and I don't invest because I'm skeptical of it and I miss out on the opportunity.
Yeah, dude, I still don't think we've missed the wave. I think if you go, like, if you just walk up to your average person at your job and you're like, what do you think about NFTs? And they're like, oh, dude, NFTs are great. Like, I have a couple NFTs. If they say that, it's too late. But if they go, what the fuck are NFTs? Or even better, if they go, that shit's bullshit. That's a scam. That's dumb. You're gonna own, you know what I mean? If if that's the reaction, then I still think we're ahead of the game, bro. Like once they learn how to sell houses and they sell cars like this, then it's like way too late. But for right now, I think we're really ahead of the game.
Hmm.
Like I said, dude, I minted that shit for .1 and now it's selling for .5. I 5 times my fucking money in a week. I paid three fucking, you know what I mean? Now there's fees associated with it. And even if I tried to sell it because it's my first time listing an NFT for sale, I have to pay a fee, you know? Our boy's asking us, what are you eyeing for the next mint? My man, this is not financial advice, but I would go for that Kodak Black NFT, even if you're not a fan. But this isn't financial advice, right, Jose?
Yeah, but isn't that just a ploy for Kodak Black to make some money?
It could be a ploy for Kodak Black to make some money, but it's also one of those things where Kodak Black is selling his project, his music as an NFT, and by you owning it, you can resell it on a market. And like, yeah, you can resell like a regular CD or a mixtape, but oh, it's a little different. Sounds like I like the
Kodak
celebrity
Black
NFTs.
CD
Not
goes
really.
for Kodak Black mixtape goes for $5 on these streets.
Yeah, they go for free. You can get them for free.
We
2 minute
need
stream delay.
that Kanye Donda 2
Dude, the stem
NFT.
player, you need that stem player. That's basically what that stem player is. Like, it's essentially an NFT. I don't know, there might be a delay, who knows. And then also he says, it sounds like I like the celebrity NFTs. Not really. Like I said, this was my first sort of project, and people like to say that Ty Lopez is like a real scammy sort of guy, but it passed like the sniff test for NFTs. Because if you look up how to vet a project, because a lot of them are rug pulls, or a lot of them are just total bullshit. But one thing they say to look for is that the people who make the project, they've been doxxed. Like, who the people are making the project. They have a track record of doing what they do, of having a business, and then it's like basically if you like the art or whatever. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. What
So
else do
that's
we
where we
have?
want. That's where we want our money in NFTs right now, or do we want it in some commodities, some oil right now that's gonna go for $200 a barrel?
There were people, like, I saw these two chicks online that they were like, yeah, they were investing in oil stocks, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about trading traditional stocks or buying them, or like what companies to like. I wouldn't even know. I mean, like what, like BP or like Exxon Mobil, like what, buy stocks in that? I don't, you know. If hey man, if that's your thing though, bro, if you come at me like, bro, I bought some fucking oil stocks and they're through the roof right now, I'd be like, oh shit.
Mhm.
But Bitcoin is still fucking relatively cheap right now. I mean, it's been holding. Like, I
I don't
don't
know.
know
It's
that
been
we.
jumping between 38,000, 44,000 like every other day.
Yeah, like the high 30s, like it's 40, like 40 something. I was gonna try to pull up the exact numbers here. Stick to Ethereum NFTs. Yeah, I don't really fuck with, like, there's other like protocols or different chain. Like, you can make a Solana NFT, but I don't really fuck with them. What do stocks get you? 2 to 3 times your money. And I don't know, is this a Fed, bro? Are you like a Fed? Are you trying to like set me up to give you financial advice? I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know dick about stocks. We're all trying to get that Bored Ape Yacht Club multiplier. Yeah, it would be nice, bro, but I'm geeked with my fucking dude. I cashed in all my silver. I had 8 ounces of silver just sitting. I cashed it in, and I got a little bit of fucking Ethereum, and I paid some money for this NFT I got, and yeah, it's gone up a little bit, so I'm happy. Let me pull this up. Like I said, if I was you, Jose, bro, or not, if I was you, if I even had like $1,000 to throw down, I mean, I don't know. I would maybe just buy, like I said, maybe just buy some crypto and just hold it for like a year and see where you're at. Because I'm sure that, like, bro, there's people that predict that, like I said, this shit's gonna be multi-millions. Like, one Bitcoin will be like $1.5 million at
I don't.
some
I
point.
don't. I don't believe that.
Hey man, I don't know. You know,
That's my
I can't.
that's my skepticism right there. That I want to
There were
put
some
the
people.
money somewhere that is going to make me money for sure. And you know what does that is houses.
Real estate's huge. I'm gonna be working on wholesaling my first deal soon. That's also something I'm looking into.
real estate increases in value. It always has. There's
But
always
it's
a crash.
slow.
But I don't believe that it's slow. For example, you buy uh you buy a house, you fix it up a little bit. You wait 2 years because you don't want to pay those taxes, and
Hmm.
you resell it for, say you resell it for 30 grand more. You just made 30 grand.
Actually, that is true.
You just made 30 grand in 2, 3 years. You wouldn't have saved that amount of money in 2 or 3 years just working a job.
I actually can't argue with that at all. And when it does come to real estate, um, he's shouting you out, bro. Juice likes to work. Juice does like to work. We're fucking hard workers here, bro, for real. Since the days of the fucking dirty dishwashing and bagging groceries type shit. But
Oh
soon we're gonna
man.
be fucking certified investors with multiple streams of income. But yeah, this is a method that a lot of people are talking about. One method of investing in real estate. It's called the BRRRR method, and it basically stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So basically, you find a distressed property, a piece of shit property, you rehab it, step two, right? So you're going to increase the value of it. You rent that out. You don't exactly sell it, you're going to rent it out. I actually forgot a step. Let's go back to number one. When you buy the crib, like if you're, like I said, you're an investor, you're going to go get a hard money loan to buy the house. And hard money loans, they don't look at your credit. They look at the deal. If you bring them a good deal with a good purchase price and a good after repair value, they'll loan you the money, right? So now we get back to number four, which is refinance. After you've rehabbed the home and you brought the value up, you get an appraiser to come in, and let's say you bought the house for 100K and now the house is worth 300K. After you get the appraiser in there, you go get a traditional loan from like the bank and you say, "Hey, look, I have this house that's worth 300K." And then you get a loan from them. You go back, pay your hard money lender, and then now you have an asset that's paying you a monthly income and it was basically free. You know what I mean? And then you
So that
repeat the
to
cycle.
me sounds safer than a NFT,
Yeah, man. It
because
is
that's
respectable, bro.
it's something that you can, and then you say you get in trouble, say, oh man, I need some money. You sell it. You sell the property. And you remember it's worth 300 now.
Right, right,
So you're coming out clean. You're getting some money on top of it. But then the trick to it is you rinse and repeat
right.
over and
Rinsing and
over and over
repeating.
again.
Also just being able to find distressed properties that you can get at a significant discount in order to make it a good deal,
Mhm.
that the numbers work out that you're
So
able to get it.
it's all about the cash flow. It's not about how much debt you got. If more is coming in and you could pay the debt and have some off the top, you're
Yeah, dude.
good.
What I want to learn more about is because I've been watching this chick on YouTube. The way she got started in real estate, she did house hacking. Have you ever heard of house hacking?
I've heard of it, yeah.
It's another sort of real estate investing strategy. And basically, uh, you find a duplex so that you can live in one unit and you rent out the other unit.
Right.
And then in order to do that, you can get an FHA loan. And FHA loans are good because you can have shitty credit. They're actually made for shitty credit. Like they're made for people that have like between 500 and 600 credit score, and you only have to
You
put 3.5% down. So you put three
right.
percent down, and then you also have to live there in order to qualify for the loan. but then you get that loan and you just rent it out, and you have that, you kind of have it pay for itself, and then you move out after a year.
Right. And there's even no, I'm not saying to do this.
This is not
But
financial advice.
it's
We're talking
not
to you,
advice.
Dekenza.
But there's people out there who will say that their address is that one unit. They buy 2 units. They say that their address is 1 unit.
Right, and they're actually
They
renting it out.
don't. They're just renting that one out too.
Gotcha. Yeah, those
There's
are
people that do
tricks of
that.
the trade.
I don't. I'm not telling anyone to do that. But
I don't know what you're talking about, Jose.
there's ways that it's done that there's money to be made out here. Everybody needs somewhere to live.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Maslow's hierarchy of needs, it's food, shelter, and water. And if you can get in a business of that, then you won't be hungry. You won't be starving for work.
That's right.
But this is the last real estate strategy I'm going to talk about, which is wholesaling. You familiar with wholesaling? Basically, wholesaling is you as the investor, as the wholesaler, you find distressed properties from motivated sellers, and then instead of me actually having to get a loan and purchase the house, I can get the property under a contract. I can tie the property up and say I'm going to pay this much on this date type shit, which they're going to probably ask for proof of funds, which you can get proof of funds from other investors. You got to just look online. But basically, you get the property under the contract, and then I just sell the contract to an end buyer, another investor, or a house flipper. And, like I said, you see here, if I get the property under contract for 250, I can sell it for 260 to the end investor. If the numbers work out that way, if you get it at a good enough price, and then you make 10 stacks in between that, just from
From being the middleman, finder's
just
fee.
from being the middleman, finder's fee, exactly. So there's some software called PropStream that you can use to find like foreclosures and pre-foreclosures and properties that were listed with real estate agents, but they never sold. Shit that's been sitting on the market for like 90 days or 100 days. Like, you can step to those people. Hey, I'm an investor. Would you like a cash offer? We can close quickly. Like, dude, the money's out there, bro. And especially too, like, this is something that like you can easily do in your spare time. You know what I mean? Like, it just comes down to looking and knowing what to look for, and you know just
Yeah.
like I said, that's what I've been cracking out on. I've been watching a lot of real estate videos.
I wonder how much you owe in taxes on that, on doing a flip or something like that.
We don't worry about taxes till way later, bro. I need that check in my
That's the
hand. I need that
problem.
5 fucking K, dude.
That 5K turns into 3 after the government smells it.
I mean, like I said, that is a good question. Like I said, if I was to I legit write the guy like, okay, here you go, here's $5,000, and I just go and cash it at like a regular bank. I'm just like, la di da di da. Like, nobody will ever know about, like, just not thinking about it. Like, hey man, you cash that at the bank, they're gonna know. They're gonna be like, well, I don't know. I mean, people get away
They
with not
will
paying
know.
taxes. No, they won't
Not
know.
many.
Fuck that.
They audit you.
If they audit you, right? That's what it is. You got to
Look
stay
at
at a certain level.
look what happened to Trumpito.
He was good. Nothing happened. What?
Yeah,
He became president. He won.
they're still investigating him.
Mm. They're still investigating, right? Comey,
Wait, would you just take a
Mr.
sip of?
James,
Would you just take a sip of? Was that some coffee creamer?
got some Voodoo Ranger Juice Force.
Oh man, you're getting lit.
That good old 9.5%.
Dang, you think they'll give us a sponsorship?
Yo, sponsor us, Voodoo Ranger, for all your degenerate crypto investments and all
You know what?
your
I'd buy a Voodoo Ranger NFT. I'll tell you that.
Dude, people buy all sorts of fucking NFTs. People buy like just anything. World of Women. That's an NFT that's huge. Like Jake Paul bought like 4 of them, but
And
they
they're
don't
worth a
do
lot
nothing.
more now.
Yeah, but it's literally just the art. It's like these have to
Yeah, I
have
don't
some
get
kind of utility, right? There has to be a point for these. Like art is
which
nice, but
I don't see many of them having.
well, the one I got does have some real life utility. And the dude's also making like NFT only hotels and like so I told you there's silver, gold, and black cards, right? And there's 2 types of silver cards. The one I have gets you the mentor education type stuff and the conference. There's another type of silver card. Oh, yo, later, Dekenza. Dekenza says, see you later. I'm gonna convert Juice. We're gonna get Juice into some degenerate crypto. I'm gonna tell Juice, you need to take out a massive loan and put it all on Shiba Inu coin. All right, later, Dekenza.
I'm risk averse. I'd rather have what was the question? It was would you rather have $1,000 now or $2,000 in 6 months?
Like 98% chance.
But there's a 50% chance of you getting that $2,000 in 6 months. I'll take the 1,000.
Well, your example clearly illustrates, right? The more risk, the more reward. And you
The
know,
more risk, the more. But that's the thing. There's more risk there, so there's
the
a higher
more hurt.
chance of it failing.
Right, right. It's true, man. And it's you know, people try to that's like a whole industry of itself is just risk management. Like these large investing firms, like they have whole departments that their whole thing is just risk management. But there was a story of a family who sold their house, sold everything they had to put it all on Bitcoin. And this was in 2017, and Bitcoin was a little bit under $1,000. And you know, they made 5,000% on their returns to right now. You're not going to get 5,000x on your money with gold, with stocks, with bonds or securities. You're not going to get 5,000%. With real estate, you can make some good gains, but not like that, bro. 5,000% in 5 years? That's insane. Is it worth the risk? Is it even that risky at this point? I don't know. Dekenza left, so he can't tell us.
The Kenza don't have all the answers.
You ain't got the answers, Juice. I've been doing this more than you, Juice.
We gotta ask Ja Rule about this. Where's
Ja
Ja?
Rule is into NFTs.
Where's Ja at a time like this?
Oh man, where would I be without you? I'm sure 50 Cent's gonna make an NFT.
I'm sure all of them are. I don't trust any one of them.
Bro, this is great. We've been going for like a whole hour, and like I haven't barely had to touch the notes. Like we hit a couple topics, but man, we're killing it. I hope I'm not keeping you. You can go, like, right? You okay? We chilling? Actually,
No,
like I said,
I gotta hop. I'm super tired. I had a long
I
day.
gotcha. No
You know,
worries, bro. We get it.
NFTs ain't paying the bills over here.
NFTs, man, it's risky business, bro. It's risky, very volatile.
It's willpower, straight up willpower
Gotta be
paying the
diamond
bills over
hands.
here.
Hey,
All right,
man,
bro.
we're working, but I'll see you later. Actually,
You
let's
gotta
end
get,
yeah.
you gotta get on my podcast soon. I'm starting one called "A Kid with Kids."
A kid with kids? Kid with kids, so KWK, quick.
Yeah,
Dude,
I didn't
that's a
think
good
about
idea.
that.
KWK. That would look good as a logo because you got the two Ks on the end, and then like,
Right.
come on, bro. We're gonna. That sounds like a good idea, bro. But
But no,
we'll say
I'm getting
goodbye to
some
the people.
content together. All right, bro. Take care. Until next time.
Good night, everybody.